Welcome back to an introduction to basic concepts of maintenance and reliability. In this lecture, we are going to introduce maintenance scheduling. In the previous lectures, we discussed the flow of maintenance work management from the identification of work to the approval of work, resulting in a work order coming into existence. The work order goes to the maintenance planning section that produces the job plan and makes the work ready work. That is, the work is ready to be executed. At this stage, this work order goes to the maintenance scheduling section for onward processing. Let us understand what scheduling is and what it is not. Maintenance scheduling refers to the process of developing a backlog of at least 1 week of work. Maintenance scheduling is not about marking a date on calendar stating which work order will be executed on which date. This is the job of the crew supervisor. That is, day-to-day scheduling is not done by maintenance schedulers, but maintenance supervisors. What maintenance scheduling section does is that it shortlists the most important work orders that need to be executed in the coming week. The output of maintenance scheduling is simply a pool or list of work orders to be executed in the coming week. Assignment of individual work orders from this pool to individual technicians on specific dates is not the job of maintenance scheduler. It is the job of crew supervisor. Maintenance scheduling is all about two things: work prioritization and work allocation. Work prioritization is about reviewing the urgency of work orders and deciding which work orders are the most important for the plant. There are many concepts, tools, and techniques associated with work prioritization, which we will discuss in upcoming lectures. On the other hand, work allocation is about setting a target for the crew supervisors regarding how much work should be completed in a week. This involves matching the man hours of allocated jobs to available man hours in a week to ensure maximum utilization of maintenance manpower. We will discuss this also in more detail in upcoming lectures. Maintenance scheduling in smaller plants may be carried out by the planning section itself. Otherwise, it will have a dedicated section of its own with its own staff. An important concept to discuss here is that why is there a need for maintenance scheduling? What is the problem in handing over ready work from planning section to crew supervisors? They would simply select the most important work orders and assign it to technicians themselves. Why put another section, that is maintenance scheduling, in between the planning section and the maintenance supervisors? The answer is that industrial experience has shown that maintenance supervisors have the tendency to assign less work to technicians than what they can do. Being involved in the daily humdrum of maintenance execution, maintenance supervisors are not in a position to objectively assess how much work is supposed to be completed in a week. That is why a dedicated section works on filling up the manpower hours of technicians. This process holds the crew supervisors accountable in getting as much work done in a week as much is scheduled. Without proper scheduling, the hours freed up due to increased productivity by maintenance planning would simply go to waste. It is maintenance scheduling that ensures that the hours freed up by planning are filled up with work. Otherwise, wrench time wouldn't increase because no more work was assigned in the freed up hours. So this is the concept and introduction of maintenance scheduling. With this, we conclude our discussion. See you in the next lecture.